Alright everybody, welcome back to another interesting review, and yeah, today we're going to be looking at a custom painted '06 Classics Megatron. Yes, this was part of the Classics line that was introduced. It's like between the end of the Unicron trilogy, Transformers Cybertron, but before the big Transformers revelation. It's like with the live action Michael Bay movies. So yeah, in 2006 they essentially released a line called Classics, which gave like classic G1 characters new toys with relatively new molds and toys, if you will. And in the case of Megatron, he kind of went back to his roots and became a gun again after being, tank for a while. Yeah. Now, it's so interesting because obviously, gun laws changed, so Megatron couldn't really be a gun. That's why in G2 they gave him that tank mode. And when this one here is is based on a Nerf Maverick. It's like a gun, which Hasbro also owns Nerf. And this was originally painted like orange, white, and green with purple mixed in. I'm guessing kind of as an homage to the G2 Megatron. And yeah, as you can see here, this one is you can still see some of the white and orange there. Yeah, so while the US version, it's like it's like the obviously neonish bright colors. The Japanese version went for a more gray and black color scheme, because they're not as bound by those laws, I guess. And although their first version also had like some chrome, because at the time their version of Classics, Henkai, however you say it, it's like basically they love to put chrome on everything. So yeah. Well, in the meantime, let's get this transformed. Yeah, or at least get to it. So yeah, we have it has a nice trigger. Yeah. One of the ways you can tell is like that this was like the American version. The Japanese version did not have. This was all painted black, so there was no purple. They also had like red. It's like under the handles, if you will. But yeah, I'm not sure who painted this. It's like I got it from somebody named Bakertron. Which is funny because I have a friend named Baker, and yeah, so I was like, she found that really funny. Yeah, so you can see it fits in my hand. I mean, it's smaller than the actual Nerf gun, but yeah, no orange tip because it was painted over. But anyway, let's start getting this transformed. All right, and it's so interesting. You pop it open, and you can see how Megatron is just folded in there. All weird, like it's like to get into this mode. Yeah, so let's get to it. Yeah, all right. And this part here is a little tight, but getting these hands out can be a little bit of a pain. Yeah, there we go. So let's get that out of the way. Yeah, try best to get it over this way to orient it properly for now. So basically snap that into place, swing this around. This will form into like a left arm. You come here, come on, there we go. Yeah, and that hand there can be very tight. While we're here, let's pop out the head. Yeah. Snap that in. Yeah. It's so funny the way our whole leg thing works. We just take this trigger section here. You rotate and that sort of snaps right in, forming these strange wings. And just come here at the legs. Orient them properly, if you will. And just come on the bottom and pull out the feet. So I got the feet and the heels. And if you want to, you can slide these up. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, you can be a little back heavy, so gotta angle them just right with these wings, if you will. Come on, stay. Alright. Yeah. A little tricky to balance them just right. Come on, stand properly. Come on, work with me, man. Work with me. Stand. Stand. Alright, there we go. We got him standing. So yeah, there's the Classics Megatron in the robot mode. And yeah, those gun sections, it's like essentially form wings, if you will. Okay, too tall. Let's just go back to normal. Yeah. So they form sort of a wing cambing. They can swing back and forth. You have again, the scope forming the fusion cannon, which is underslung, but you can get some interesting poses out of them, even if they occasionally get in the way. So you can see how lovely the whole silver gray with some light smoking is. You can still see some of the green back there from the original version. And here, it's like the other Japanese version has like these calves like a little bit black, red behind the black. Yeah. So yeah, fascinating. It's like a figure. It's like a doubtful it could be re-released today. I mean, in Japan they did release a version without the chrome, and they also did a version it's like that is apparently is red. But the strict gun laws, it's like apparently with the toy guns in America making this a very hard commodity. And Megatron rarely turns into a gun these days. It's like again, because of those gun laws. I mean, you have like the Studio 86 series, which is supposed to be very movie accurate and TV show accurate, having him turn into a tank. And you know, that has like a lot of G1 purists very upset. But the figure itself is pretty neat, and in robot mode looks very G1. This one obviously is very stylized. And if you wanted a G1 style Megatron, obviously, you know, there's a third-party options. I believe there's one called Romulus that has been released, and I'll try to get my hands on in the future, maybe. It's just slightly shorter than the Studio 86 Prime, which, again, has some fans in a tizzy, but you know, it is what it is. At least it's a very nice gun representation. Yeah. Like I said, this one has very tight joints, and it can be a challenge to stand. And you know, you have, like I said, those wings. You will. Yeah. You can see they tried to give us a very G1 style painting with the red in there, and you can still see some of the orange peeking out in some of the joints. But yes, whoever did this, be it Bakertron or somebody else, did a fantastic job. It's like painting it. Yeah. So, all I gotta say is that this was a very neat pickup, and it's just curious. It's like to see what some of the gun stuff going around. Like, there have been some newer, quote unquote, I guess you could say third party or other companies. It's like making their own gun style Transformers that are not related to Megatron. Somehow they were able to release those in the country. So I don't know what the whole legal loopholes is, but in any case, yeah, like this, like I said, this was a custom painted version of the Classics that was released in the States, and they have versions it's like that are closer to this color, like in Japan. So if you want to import them or anything, so just something to consider. You know, if you want this nice piece of history, it's like on your shelf. Lots of stuff to say about it. And yeah, I mean, the last time they did it's like a gun Megatron in America, I believe I already covered it, was that Tiny Legends class in 2010 for like Reveal the Shield, which I've covered. It's like with some neat upgrades. Might want to go check that out. Anyway, I hope everybody here, it's you know, you have a great day. You know, like, subscribe, you know, check out some of the other videos I have, and you know, go ahead and share. It's like with people you know, see what they have to say about it. Have a great day. Bye.